Well, hello.
Hello.
Folks, welcome to another episode of
RyCanTopMyKnee.
Yes.
รายการต่อไปนี้
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Kevin, and we are a Boys Love podcast that focuses on our favorite shows and all the press and mess around them. Jonathan, we are back.
We are back.
Kinda, because y'all know what we've been doing over our somewhat break. What were we doing? For those who don't know.
If you didn't know, we were reviewing season 3 of The Boyfriend.
2.
Oh, season 2 of The Boyfriend.
Season 3 is probably going to come out at some point, but not yet.
You know, I got season 3 mixed up because this is our season 3 of the podcast.
This is our season 3 of the podcast.
Ooh, I know. It feels like we just started this yesterday.
It does.
It doesn't feel real.
And I can't believe we're so much growth, so much support, thanks to all of you out there. And we have a lot of stuff that we have planned for this season. So if you are just joining us, or if you've been with us since early 2024, thank you. Hopefully you stay with us because it's just going to get messier with us. So I guarantee it's going to get messier. So I guess we have a few new things to discuss about season 3. To expect, and this is what we're hoping to do.
I mean, look at us. We're on video right now.
Yes,
like, this
and
is
we
something
plan
big
to have
for
video
us.
every single episode. Unless, for whatever reason, we're going to be rushing to put something together.
Yeah,
like
someone breaks their leg.
Yeah. Or if there's some breaking news
there's
or whatnot.
a blizzard in New York City. Or
right,
like,
and there's currently one happening right now, but we're here. So that's not going to stop us from making video. So... Also, we plan to have interviews, right? So we have a few things up our sleeves.
Yeah, we've done some in the past. You know, we've been dipping our toes in the journalistic world.
Yeah,
but,
we did
you know.
one in our first season, which that was with our friends from Star Hunter. Hello, Claire and P.O.
We need an update of that one. We should redo that.
Yeah, we need to go back to that.
That was crunchy.
There was a lot happening in that, and there's not video for that, thank God.
Yes. There's no video for that.
Thank God.
So we should definitely redo that
and that definitely do it on video, and I'm pretty sure they would be more than happy to accommodate for that. Also, of course, since we'll be doing interviews, we'll have more bonus episodes as well. In order to get updated to that, because we can't always go ahead and tell the people as soon as it happens, sometimes it's just going to pop up. And the way to know is if you like and subscribe, you'll get the notification. So
and subscribe.
So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get into it wherever it is on the screen or whatever.
We're really trying to be in our YouTube game this year too, y'all.
Yes. So if you are watching on YouTube, where we believe a lot of people are getting into it, that is fantastic. Thank you. But if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever else we post this stuff, just leave a comment. You know, tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see. We'll try to accommodate because we got our own plans too now. Yeah. But we will definitely try to accommodate for sure.
Yes, please. Tell us if you like the space.
Yes,
we're in a karaoke room right now.
We are, because we sing.
Oh, we all sing.
Yeah, we all sing.
As we
just
like
people at Jam MTV.
So, we all sing, yep.
Yeah, we all sing. We also plan to do is... every week, we're going to go ahead and try to read one of our favorite comments that have been done on YouTube or Instagram, X/Twitter, TikTok. So if you comment on there, more than likely you might hear your comment on the pod.
Yes.
So definitely comment. Please do. And maybe we'll choose it.
Our Rye of the Week. Rye of the Week, right?
Yes, our Rye of the Week.
Our Knee of the Week. Our little knees out there.
Right. Also, several of you have asked us about if we should do a recap of the Boyfriend Season 2 reunion. So if you really want us to, comment.
If you're pulling our leg, I don't know.
Yes, if you're hitting our knee.
If you're pulling our knee. Why? Because, I mean... Some stuff came out of it, but not too much.
Not a lot.
But there's a lot of stuff in general that came out of that show, you know, outside
generally
of that.
speaking. But the reunion itself,
was very short. So
It was very short, but we could do one. Patrick is available, kind of, because
Mm-hmm.
his schedule is all over the place.
yeah,
That is the one that some people had
we're hating on.
were hating on.
He was a
on
guest for that season.
Utah,
He is
on YouTube.
a friend of the pod.
He is a friend of
So-
ours, a friend of the pod,
Mhm.
very fashionable friend. So, anyway, please let us know. We'll probably post up maybe a little poll on IG, maybe too, for you to vote on if we
Come on,
should do
poll.
the recap, because we want to make sure y'all get engaged with us.
Mhm.
Where, we really want to give the people what they want through our own filter, because some of y'all want some stuff that we just can't do at the moment.
Well,
So-
what you can do is, you can DM us on Instagram.
Yes.
Join the Discord. We
Yes.
talk a lot of smack on Discord.
We do.
So-
yes, we do. Our Discord is.
If you want to hear us be shady on Discord, come join our
and
Discord.
sometimes you might see some things that are not suitable for work.
There's a channel for that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, whole pics. Anyway, with that said, speaking of whole pics, don't we need to go to word on the tweet?
hold on the tweet. Word on the tweet.
Word on the tweet.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody's showing their holes
Yes,
somewhere.
let's get to word on the tweet. Okay, y'all. Word on the tweet. You're gonna see me read off these notes because I am lazy.
He needs a new prescription.
Hey, drag me. Okay, so there's so much that happened in the past 2-3 months since we were away.
Yes.
So I wasn't sure what I should bring up, if it's too old of news. So this is generally February news,
Yes.
So something that just happened was Pondlewit, from Forever You,
Yes.
from Reset.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he just announced it. I think his girlfriend
Oh.
did a Q&A. His girlfriend, who is Jamie from GMMTV. She's been in Homeschool,
Hidden Agenda.
She was in the It's Morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's in a GL ship yet. Or maybe.
I think she was in Pluto, but I don't know if she was shipped in that because I didn't watch Pluto.
Yeah, I didn't watch Pluto.
Yes.
We're behind on shows.
But a lot of shows.
Apparently, they've been dating for a really long time, and they just recently broke up.
I, first of all, had no idea Pond was dating anybody. So that was a little bit of a shock to me. I was more like, oh, he was dating somebody? But also, at the same time, I'm not surprised he was dating someone either.
Not surprised.
Yes.
Gorgeous man. Gorgeous girl.
Of course.
I'm happy that people can, I don't know, find love in the industry or date around in the industry. Especially if it's a long relationship like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's kind of sad, because breakups are never easy. And I really wish for them the best. I hope the fans don't act like idiots.
I know.
And let these folks have their space, because we know some of y'all,
some of y'all like to fight. Some of y'all like to
fight.
tussle.
I would say no one who listens to our podcast likes to do that.
True.
And if you do, we're coming for you.
Oh, Kevin is. Well, at least now you know that Pond is single.
Yes.
So, Peter Pan, get with... Oh, no. I want my Reset couple in real life, please.
Watch Peter Pan have a boyfriend.
It's going to be Fluke. He's done so much, ship work with Fluke.
Anywho, what else is going on?
I can talk about how Peter Pan...
Oh, you can?
He recently just left his company, Channel 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he was there for 10
agent.
years. Yeah. He's done so many shows with them, so he recently just left that company.
I think he's a free agent now.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And she's always doing lives on TikTok in English and Thai, so if you ever want to talk to him.
Yes, he does speak English very, very well.
English, yeah.
Very, very well.
Both of them, him and Pond. Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love Peter Pan's voice in English. Slurp.
Anyway. Ew, speaking of slurp, Drake also soft or hard launched his girlfriend. I didn't know Drake from GMMTV. Previously from GMMTV. He just left recently. Yeah, he hard launched his girlfriend.
I was also a little shocked by that. But you know what? Those caterpillar,
I knew that man was straight. I knew that man was
those
straight.
caterpillar brows, they really...
We're bringing the girls to the yard?
They're bringing everybody to the yard.
Oh, it's bringing you to the yard?
Something about those caterpillar brows really can definitely get people...
Get you going.
Get
the engine running.
So good for him. We
love.
love. We don't care
love.
if it's straight, gay, queer, polycule, whatever it is. We love it.
Well,
we love it. As long as you're not being a cheater.
Ooh. Well.
Anyway.
Speaking of cheating, no, there's no cheating.
I don't think there's any cheating rumors this week.
No, there's no cheating rumors.
Yeah.
So one thing that, to bring down the mood, did you see on Twitter, I think it was like last week or a week and a half ago.
Yes.
That
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
Yep, some GL fans went crazy on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And they started attacking JoJo, who is the director of Girls Rule right now. The new like big GL show that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Attacking him for, really stuff that's out of his control, like the scheduling of when the show's gonna come out. Like, we still don't have an updated trailer. There's no promotions yet. There's no timeline. But it's like, he's just a director. He's not GMMTV. He can't he's not laying out the quarter schedule of all the shows. Like,
he's a director. Once the show is recorded and shot and all of that, then it's pre-production / distribution, right?
And then it's out of his hands.
The director has no control of distribution. That is up to whoever is in charge of production and the distribution agreement. Mm-hmm. That's just basic stuff. So the fact that you had these silly, and that's the light word I'm using because I had other words that I used in Discord. These silly fans are trying to, use against JoJo regarding distribution, which
attack a gay man using gay slurs.
Yes, they used the F-bomb on this man,
on this openly queer man.
Right.
For what reason? For a show, for something that he has no control over.
Right. It's like
why are we fighting in
and
ourselves?
Using homophobic language for a queer director for a queer show? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Make it make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And I think people need to realize that, he is a human. He actually is really good at his job. Mm-hmm. You may not agree with maybe some of his aesthetic choices as a director. You may not agree with certain things like that. And you
look
can
at
critique.
OnlyFriends. Look at Art Killers.
Yeah.
Look at
you can critique his work. That's
Free
fine.
Will Be Free.
Yeah.
So many good shows.
Critiquing his work is one thing, but using homophobic language towards his character and towards his being is just wrong. And he had to leave Twitter, I believe.
Yeah, he literally
suspended his
deactivated
account.
or
yeah. And of course, why wouldn't he? Y'all need to get a grip and get a life.
These are just TV shows. Right.
It's not that deep.
It's gonna come out eventually. It wasn't canceled. It's not in hiatus indefinitely. Like, it's literally just.
Its distribution was pushed back.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna be our summer show, or maybe it's gonna be our our fall show.
And there are more than enough shows for people to watch at the moment. Mm-hmm. Like, we got plenty of queer BL and GL content.
WeTV is dropping so much GL content.
Yeah, I've not kept up. I know you're behind as well too. I'm behind on everything. We got a lot of shows. Like, people will be fine.
No reason to turn to hate.
Right, no reason to turn to hate and to have your sphincter in a bunch. Okay, get it together. Anywho, what else has been going on?
Damn, I wrote a paragraph here. So another thing that happened recently was this weird resurfacing of Wuju Bakery. You remember that nonsense? Remember that show?
It's been 3 years.
It's been like 3 years of, oh my god, the show is coming out. No, it's not. Oh, it got delayed. Oh no, it's actually gone forever. So Wuju Bakery was this Korean and Thai collaboration with Jeff and Barcode. Mm-hmm. It was filmed and shot in Korea back in literally after Kin Porsche finished. So 2022, 2023. Mm-hmm. And then we just had no news for a while. Yeah. And then they said, oh, actually it's coming out. We're editing it. We got approved for longer episodes. So we're going back in and we're going to edit to make longer episodes. Yeah. And then no news for a while. Yeah. And then the company that created this went bankrupt or something. Yeah. And that's when we were like, this show is dead. And then we were like, oh, the show was sold off to pay for something, I don't know. And then we got gaslit
between then and recently,
Mm-hmm.
because there were all these rumors coming out that it was coming back out, and then there was
Mm-hmm.
rumors that it wasn't, then a rumors that it was. During this whole time, we know that Barcode was signed to Jam MTV. We also
Mm-hmm.
know that Jeff Satter has been doing all of his
He's doing
like
his own
music
stuff.
stuff.
He's doing his own music. He's creating his own shows because
right.
these
He's
shows
been
aren't
doing
coming
a
out.
lot of stuff. All
Mhm.
of them have, both of them have been busy.
On their own solo journeys.
Right. And
Yeah.
then, was it last week?
It was like, yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago, there was some news that like, oh, another company bought the rights to the show and it's gonna get redistributed on this other Korean network.
Yeah, and it's now being managed by a different production company.
Yeah, different company, and everyone's in talks and everyone's in agreement. And then people asked Jeff, and Jeff was like, "No one ever told me anything, so don't believe what you see on the internet. Like, this is not real."
Yeah.
So,
And then it seems as if finally, I think it was, there was something that came out that, if I'm not mistaken, they reached out to Barcode, and I guess Barcode confirmed.
I don't know. I still feel like everything's a lie.
Yeah,
I feel like everything's a
don't.
lie still.
I am
Nothing
not
is
going to believe
official
it until I see a trailer.
Until I see a trailer release, until I see
With the
promotional
date.
material.
Right. I'm
Because
not
even
believing
then, like,
anything.
if we get that show that was filmed back like 3 years ago, they're gonna look like babies.
Right.
Barcode is gonna look like a baby.
Because now he's in his twunk era, Barcode, and his voice
he's
has
in his
dropped
top
a lot.
twunk era.
Right, his voice has dropped a lot. Jeff still looks the same, and that's testament to him to still like looking good.
That's my man. That's my man.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. And also, I feel as if like at this point, I don't know if it's even aged well.
Literally, it might be the worst show ever. But
Right.
do
So,
we want this? Maybe.
Maybe.
Do we
I
need
mean,
it?
I would
No.
watch it, but yeah, we don't need it at this point. It's already been 3 years.
I'm waiting for a Jeff's new show, Happy Ending.
I'd rather have
he's
that
producing
than
him, so.
Wuju Bakery, a story dealing with aliens and
Aliens and
an
Yeah,
alien supernatural BL.
Because what if it's also like dubbed in Korean? So like you
Like
can
they
see
did
the
with that
mouthing
one
tie.
show
Yeah, they
that-
might mouth tie, but they're dubbed in Korean.
Yeah,
so
it's like the show that was with Mew that came
Yeah,
out, and I couldn't even get into it because it was just so weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was so weird.
That was weird to me.
But you know what we can get into?
What?
Well, not your whole, but our shows of the week.
Yo, you're nasty.
So, Jonathan, what is your show this week?
I haven't heard that phrase in years. Oh my god.
It's only been 2.5 months.
I haven't heard that phrase in so long,
It
y'all.
does feel like a really long time.
I
It does.
know.
And yeah.
So my show is Dwong with You.
Okay.
I love this show so much.
I know you do.
I'm like so giddy. I think what's their ship name? Oh yeah, there's drama around their ship name. TT Poor, I think is their new official
What's the
ship
drama
name.
around their ship name?
They were trying to be a verse couple, so it was gonna be Poor TT Poor. And then
So they were gonna just swap them.
so
back
like
and
swap,
forth.
yeah, so like every other show they were gonna like swap roles. All these, Fitz roles, BL roles.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the industry fought back and so they're just TT Poor now.
Okay.
But I love the show. TT
Mm.
is so cute. I think he's my new like cutie man of the month. Maybe I just like his character. He's so energetic. He's so lively.
Yeah. A bit much because
He's
he's
a
a
bit
little
much.
he's a little stalker-esque.
I know, but that's
I mean, but not to the point where
Yeah.
I'm creeped out. But
There's
it's
a
like you're
fine
almost
line
at the
between
line. Yeah.
stalking and like just like actively
Pursuing
pursuing
someone,
someone that's like putting
That's
up a
your
wall,
interest, yeah.
but like they like that you're pursuing them, but they're like
Right.
putting up a wall. It's that kind of cat and mouse.
Yes. Yes.
And even people online have said like his character is kind of, I don't know if it's supposed to be like autism representation. I don't know if it's confirmed.
Someone
in,
else was saying
novel.
that on Discord. I'm like, I don't know if that's it. I think he's just a
know.
little high strung.
I don't know. It could be a little
I
both,
don't-
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it'll be nice to get some positive autism representation because there's a
Yeah.
spectrum of
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Yeah,
Not
because we've
everything's
gotten, if I'm not mistaken,
Gun
there's not.
in that one show
Oh yeah,
and
that's right.
Shimon in Homeschool.
Shimon in Homeschool. What show was that? Oh well, so far it has not been a BL that we've
Yeah.
seen, any kind of anyone on any spectrum, or with anyone with I feel as if in Japan we've seen those, like, we've seen people who are deaf.
Oh
We've
yeah,
seen,
yeah.
we've seen people
I
with
mean, we have in Last Twilight. We have.
oh
some
yeah, blind, yeah, or temporary blindness,
Yeah,
whatever you want to
partial
talk.
blindness or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's nice. I want to see more characters who, so we can discuss about ability, disability, all of those things. Talk about mental health, talk about mental illness, talk about the different ways that we all exist on this planet.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that. I think it's important. And
but
in the
I don't know if
context
this
of
is
the queer world.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's confirmed in the show.
Yeah,
or not,
I don't know. I think people are speculating.
Yeah, I still love his character. He's so
Right.
bubbly, he's so fun. I love the cat and mouse of it all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people hate his energy, but I love his energy.
His energy can be a lot. And I get why some people do. I am indifferent at the moment, but
they're freshmen in college too. Okay. They're kids.
They're
like
they're in college.
They're young
kids.
adults.
Yeah.
They're young adults.
I'm okay with the show so far. I don't dislike it. Also, I'm comparing it to a lot of the other things that are currently out, which there's not a lot of good stuff out at the moment.
So this looks really good in comparison. Something that puts you to sleep.
We'll get to that later. So my show this week, I'm actually into His Man 4. I'm still behind.
Yes.
I'm still behind.
Yes.
I'm in the middle of episode 4.
Okay.
So that's how far behind. And there's 6 episodes out now? Maybe 7?
It's hard to keep track because IGE just puts it by the date.
Yeah, and
so
not
really know.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
And it was like, they drop 2 episodes a week sometimes.
So I want to say maybe we're at 8.
Yeah, but last week they only dropped 1 episode, but it was like a super long episode.
So maybe it is 7. Maybe it's 7.
I'm not sure, y'all.
Yeah, maybe it is 7. So I am, I'm in the middle of episode 4. It's actually pretty interesting so far. I will say episodes 1 through 3. It was just setting up how they were existing in the house. Now, episode 1 I thought was interesting. So I'm going to spoil this a little bit for you all, but His Man 4 is available to watch on iQIYI, and so is Duan with You.
Yes,
also on
yes.
iQIYI.
Duan with You is Saturdays on iQIYI.
Yes, and His Man 4 is on Fridays.
It's on like Thursdays, right?
It's
on Thursdays.
Something like that. So, end of the week. And like Jonathan said, they do about 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
So the first episode, I think was so far the most interesting, but episode 4 was pretty good. I think 2 through 3.
Well, it's confusing because this season it's
a retaping of the original season for His Man 4. We still have no idea what happened.
We don't have the direct information, but we know that one person got kicked out.
Right. And then they retaped.
Yeah.
And then only 2 of the guys came back, and they're already coupled. And
then the whole cast kind of came back.
No, some of them are new.
Only 2 are new.
Yeah, some of them are really new.
The rest are the same batch.
Yeah, so some of them already knew each other because of that, and then they retaped. With some people did not come back, some did. 2 out of those who came back they kind of were paired, and then they broke up.
They won the show, not won the show, but they coupled up at the end of the show, yeah.
And then they broke up, and now there's that awkward tension.
Yeah.
And I think 2 through 3 were people just kind of getting to know each other, or
it was like, can we talk about what happened in the reshoot?
It was a lot of the strange tension.
Yeah.
And then episode 4 is when they bring back someone from season 2 of His Man, who still to this day I don't recognize.
Crazy. That's so shady.
I mean, no shade. I was like, I don't know who this is.
He had a big part in season 2.
Yeah, but I guess he wasn't that memorable to me.
Ooh. He wasn't paying attention to him. That's what it was.
I mean, several of the other people I remember, but he was not the most memorable to me. When someone said, "Oh, he had the gelato shop," I'm like, no, he doesn't.
He did not have the gelato shop.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's Sunu had the gelato.
Yeah, this guy.
Even though Sunu and Minsung, who is the one I don't remember, they are friends.
They're still friends. Yeah, they're all kind of still friends. Yeah.
Now
But
they brought
Minsun-
someone from season 3. Now that would have been interesting because season 3 was
I don't
such
want,
a messy.
I don't
season.
want anyone from season 3.
Yeah.
I low key sorry. Season 3 was such a flop.
Season 3, I don't think it was a flop.
It was a flop.
It was very entertaining.
No couple.
But that's fine. I mean, having a couple doesn't mean it's not good. It was very entertaining.
It was.
There was so much drama.
Influencers being on the show. You know, Sunho from season 2 is watching His Man 4, and he was like yelling at the screen, being like, "Why are influencers on the show? Why are you here to be an influencer?"
Yeah. Oh, for season 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Taichi is there.
Taichi.
Yeah. So
and I like Taichi, but also, yeah, you're low key. Maybe you're on here to get followers.
So for people who watched our boyfriend recaps in the past few weeks, this is exactly what I was talking about for season 3. Because just a recap with something what we said, go back and watch it though, if you haven't. I'm always going to say, like, go back and watch it. But as someone who is a reality TV expert. Yes. I mean, unlike you, I've been watching reality TV since the early 2000s.
Since you were a wee lad.
Since I was 18. So for a very long time. Like tender. Right now, a big thing that people are talking about is they're all reminiscing, if they're millennials of my age, America's Next Top Model, because the documentary came out,
dropped,
which there's a lot to unpack there.
I've only seen like 1 or 2 seasons. Yeah.
You're okay. Well, I would say, like, it was for the era, the era it came out, it was a good show.
Yeah.
If it were to come out today, it would be ripped to shreds.
Because Tyra was a maniac.
She still kind of is.
She is.
But it was just not, it was something that was uncouth at the time. Mm-hmm. But I've seen the evolution from that period to now. And I would say we have seen what happens after the first 2 seasons where...
Even in Drag Race too, like people just go onto the show.
Yeah, they're going onto the show to be for clout
and for influence.
Right. And that's kind of what happened with season 3 of His Man. We're seeing some of that happen with season 4.
Yeah, you're not there for love. You're there to gain a following. You're there to promote a YouTube channel afterwards. Right. Something.
Right. So you're gonna get a lot, and that's what I think could happen with the boyfriend. Right. Because now the show is very popular. Not just in Japan, but I would even argue maybe even more popular outside of Japan than within Japan.
Yeah.
A lot of people are watching it. And I'm very concerned that season 3 you're gonna have a lot of people who are performing because they're trying to get that moment that on
everyone
TV.
Wants their moment. They want their catchphrase. They want the merch.
Right. Yeah, so hopefully production does well with that. But back to His Man. So far, I'm into the show. I'm not as into it as I was with the boyfriend. I
wasn't at first, but it takes a while to get through. But you told me it picks up
in a couple episodes. So I'm gonna keep watching
this season. There's an elimination that happened.
Yes, I heard someone's going to be kicked out. Mm-hmm. So that's a very interesting twist.
Because it's only a 7-day show.
Right.
And
they shoot it all in the house in 1 week.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Right. So no one, unlike with the boyfriend where this last season it was 2 months.
2 months.
This time around, with His Man, the formula is 1 week, which is very wild.
It's not enough time.
Yeah. However, there is the star couple from season 2. They're still around.
Survive.
And they survive. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm like, I don't think a couple needs to come out of it in order for it to be a good show. I think it needs to be entertaining.
I want to see some love blossom. Some butterflies.
And sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, but it's 7 days. Like, what can come out of 7 days?
Literally, what can come out of 7 days? Yeah. We see Japan 2 months and people are still like scared to touch each other.
Right.
Bomi and Hue. Like,
right. All of that, you know. So.
And then in His Man, some people are under the covers after a couple days, and some people are not. Some people are X's on the show.
Some people are
not
stroking.
Oh,
anyway.
Hey.
So
Jun Sunho, come on the pod. Tell us the tea.
Yes. Anyway, I am going to go back and finish the show at some point since we have an impending snowstorm or current one.
Catch up.
Yeah, and also I have tomorrow off from work, so. From the day job, because they just announced it before we got it on here to record.
Must be nice.
Anyway, with that said, let's talk about shows that just ended.
Yes, please.
So one of them, which we have already spoken about a couple times already, The Boyfriend Season 2 ended recently. Please, 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 please check out our recaps if you haven't already. We got a lot of them.
Or here. Here. Somewhere.
I don't know if something's
YouTube will recommend it somewhere around here.
Yes, towards probably the end of this episode. Also, Melody of Mess, aka Melody of Secrets, ended last week. I still have not finished that show.
I have not started it. Ever since people said that they changed, that the vibes of the show are different from the original trailer, I was like put off from it.
Yeah, that's why I find it off-putting, because I was told one thing and it feels very different.
Yeah.
And it's been hard to continue to stick on. But I am going to finish it. I'm already halfway through the show. So
All right.
Other shows ended, like Me and T, which that was probably one of the better
ones. That show blew up. That was such a great show.
Head to Head, which was just an okay show.
It had an amazing, messy side couple, though.
Right.
Messy
the side couple was the
Java
best part.
Surfer, everything right now.
Goddess Bless You from Death, which was better than
that was really good.
Second season of Pit Babe by Lisa.
That was better than Pit Babe. For me, that was better than Pit Babe in general. Because like I enjoyed that more than anything.
I would have to agree, because
that was really good. Like that was spooky all the way from beginning to the end. It was spooky.
So for someone like J Baby over here,
it was gross. It was nasty.
Who doesn't watch anything horror, who gets scared, has nightmares, will sleep up like
nightmares. I did not get nightmares.
All of that. He actually watched every single episode of Goddess Bless You from Death.
I did.
Loved it.
I was glued to the screen.
Yeah, you were. And we were talking about it regularly. It was such a good show. So even if you're a scaredy cat like Jonathan, you'll like the show. I think even our dear friend Liz had finished it. I think they did.
Yeah, I think they just had to like cut around the parts of like
a demon or ghost popping out,
hair coming out of mouth. There was a lot of
that,
and blood and
and they were able to watch it. So if they can watch it,
Jonathan
can watch it. You can too.
Too.
Also, Burnout Syndrome, which was great and should have been on Netflix instead of ITV.
I really loved Burnout Syndrome.
It was a good show.
That was wow.
I will say the only thing I didn't like about that show is
it felt a little rushed at the end.
No, because we've watched GMM shows for so long, we already knew that the ending was going to be
because
the character played by Gunn and Off.
Yeah, they teased this love rival, but you know that it's a fit ship, so you know he's going to end up with Off.
I think what they should have done, in my opinion,
started this off with a new ship, maybe, or
no. What they should have done was, I think, if you wanted an Off-Gun show, flip the characters from what's his name that played the other love interest. I forgot that actor's name.
In that show?
Yeah.
The other love interest? What are we talking about?
The other love interest, the one that he was debating between Off's character and the other character, and who worked at Off's company.
Oh, Do you mean? Do?
Yes, yeah. Do. So I think they should have started off with Do and Gunn.
Oh, they did. It was Do and Gunn met first.
Do be like this horrible startup owner, and
he was low-key.
Yeah, I think if they swapped their characters, then that would have been more interesting. So that was really my only concern.
I liked this though, because I liked Off playing like another toxic person. It reminded me of Kai in Third from
I mean, I would have liked it to be switched, because I didn't want Gunn with the I didn't want Gunn's character with the toxic person.
Well, a lot of people say Gunn's character was toxic too.
Yeah, they were both problematic.
So they're both like messy characters that are maybe they're perfect for each other. Like maybe you have this muse and this artist, and one believes in one's very analytical and likes computers and AI, and one is really emotional and it's so.
Yeah,
artistic
and pretty
and
much gets turned on by toxic men. Clearly.
Well, it was just this one man, really. Yeah. But I don't know. I love the art in the show. The artist that drew all those paintings.
Yes.
Is an amazing
She did a
artist.
beautiful job.
You can follow her on Instagram.
Beautiful job.
She's amazing. The show was really good. I thought it was very thought-provoking, and I loved the dialogue.
I would have preferred this show on Netflix than the other GMM show that they put on Netflix.
Say the name. Name.
We're going to talk about it soon, because that's the other show that's ending this week. It's ending this week. Dare You to Sleep, a.k.a. Dare You to Death.
Dare You to Keep Watching.
Bore You to Death. That should have not been on Netflix.
I'm so sorry, June Dunk. Oh my God. I'm so mad that this is not a good show. I'm so mad. I really wanted this to be good.
It had potential, but the potential fell flat. The potential went out with the snowstorm. Like, it's just,
I don't know if it was the budget or if it's just the script writing or the casting or like
all of it.
Something just feels off. I know people complain that like these kids are always doing school shows and college shows.
Yeah, but
then when you put them in an adult setting, they feel too young for these adult settings.
Yeah, because they're supposed to play 30-somethings, and they're clearly not 30-something.
They're not.
Like, and then the people they casted around them
are even older than them. So like,
yeah, the people they casted around them are clearly in their late 30s, early 40s.
That are playing their actual age. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the two of them who are in their mid-20s playing 30-somethings. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me.
June, a captain of this whole like police precinct, and he looks 25.
Yeah. Like, it's not, by this point, it's not like, oh, you look young. It's more of like, no, you are young.
You are young, and you look so inexperienced, and like, the show is too focused on the
supposed
love story, the romance, instead of
and
the
not the actual
plot.
Crime that's happening.
Yeah, the plot,
because there's a serial killer out there killing,
and
like,
they don't care. Kids. They would rather smooch in the office and worry about
go around walking naked and showing their holes to each other.
There is no holes being shown.
We're not seeing it, but they're seeing
Netflix.
it.
This is Netflix.
Netflix, I've seen Hole on Netflix.
You seen Hole?
Yes!
You seen Hole?
Wait a minute.
Drop some links.
Yeah, I really am confused because
I've not seen Hole.
Hold on. So when we were watching The Boyfriend, Jonathan was like, there are no reality shows on Netflix that show people like doing sex and stuff. And I'm like, did you see what is it? Not Love Island, but there was another show on there. There's another dating show called Hot Something, whatever.
Hot Something, yeah. I don't know what it's called.
And they were doing a lot on there. Like, there were titties out, all of that.
Titties out?
Yes.
Sucking dick and cock?
Yeah, Netflix? I mean, of course, they kind of blurred things out, but things were happening.
All right,
so I'm kind of like, there's not... if they want to show that, they will. And I've seen shows on Netflix where there is a serial killer show from Korea where literally this man's ass was out all the time. He was a hot serial killer, but his ass was out all the time. We saw coital engagements a lot where titties were out, everything. So it's like, it's not uncommon for Netflix. You just gotta have your filters on.
Maybe I'm not seeing that
because
it's not on my Netflix.
It's very easy to find.
It's not a Dare You to Death. Dare You to Sleep.
But Dare You to Death, you're not seeing.
Dare You to Show Hole.
Now, I think Burnout Syndrome, because of its adult content, made way more sense for Netflix.
It just felt like the characters actually, well, they are older. They're
older, like, and they're actually in their 30s.
Yeah,
granted, Gunn does look like a child, but Gunn is actually a 30-something.
But the character talks and feels
like someone in their 30s, like someone who's experienced. And we're not getting that would bore you to sleep. We're not getting that.
For sure.
So, anywho, we do have some shows that hopefully will not bore us because we do have some new shows to talk about.
Yes, please.
So one new show that I want to get into, which actually came out at the beginning of February, on February 6th, and it's from China, Ni Hao. Wow. And by the way, Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy New Year, yes.
Happy Lunar New Year, Happy Chinese New Year, Happy New Year, all of that to all who celebrate.
There's so many individual country holidays.
Yeah, there's one. They have it for Korea. They have it for Vietnam, of course, for China. All of that. Anyway. So this show is called Love After Addiction, which is a spinoff of Addicted from 2016. So 10 years later. Yeah. 10 years later. I have not started the show yet. I've been saying I'm going to start it
either.
So it might be.
It has that side couple from that original Addicted Heroin show.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and probably binge it. It's only 6 episodes, so it's not a very long show, which is great. So I'm going to binge it. It's available on Gaga Ulala.
Gaga.
So go ahead and if y'all want to watch it and let us know.
It.
The other one is coming out this Friday.
Yes.
It's Only Friends Dream On, which is the sequel to Only Friends, which came out back in 2024, or was it 2023?
2023 or 4?
Yeah.
I think 4.
Yeah, maybe it was that. So it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
This is focusing on
a whole new set of characters. Earth Mix. We have Boom.
And we have
Joss Gowan.
And then also
Neo's making a reoccurrence in Boston.
Yes, in his previous role. He's coming back in that.
I'm praying Pod and Papang are there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, I'm hoping that the show does not disappoint us.
Yeah.
Because GMMTV has the tendency to do that to us sometimes.
Well, it's a different director this time. It's not JoJo doing this.
Oh.
So, but
Is this a new director?
Not a new director, but it's just
different.
Yeah, it's just not JoJo. I don't know exactly the director that's doing this.
Well,
I didn't do my research. Sorry, y'all. Drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Let's hope. Let's pray to God that it's not going to kill us.
I think it's gonna be great. I just hope that it's just as messy. I want to see messy. Cheating.
I want to see mess. I want to see a good story. I want the plot to plot.
I want the plot to plot. I want everyone to just, go all out as messy.
Yeah, and weird. I want the acting to act, And also, I'm really excited to see Earth Mix in something more adult and serious.
Or something, or this is younger. That's actually younger. This is college, right? This is like a
or
college
maybe a little,
play.
Yeah, we'll see. Because
I don't want them in the office. Get out the office.
Grandpa. I don't mind them in the office. I just don't want them to be silly in the office.
Yeah, their new show that's coming out next year, they are, again, silly. It's about like a ghost or something, right? Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Anywho. But we do have something else that we want to get into. So let's get into that. So, Jonathan, we watched during the break, many shows during the break.
Many shows.
Many shows. So here are 2 shows that we finished that were not the best. And you have one that you have finished, which we already dragged.
Hey, we already kind of dragged this though. Oh no.
We can. Well, I know you have more to drag.
No. Maybe I'll change mine. Start with yours first.
Okay. So the one that I finished, unfortunately, is Reloved.
Not unfortunately.
This is on iQIYI, and it's available to binge. It ended a couple weeks ago, actually. It started off actually not bad. It's a very interesting.
Good. It started off horny. It's
a very interesting concept, and I'm going to spoil this a little bit.
Yeah, give us the good synopsis.
The show what the show is about is pretty much present day, 2025-ish, 2026. 2 guys who lost touch because of some perceived cheating from
one guy
8 years
kind of
back.
Ghosted him, right?
Yeah, and the other one ghosted instead of having the conversation with his partner to kind of end things cleanly, just kind of disappeared.
They were like boyfriends in college, but also like in the closet, right? They weren't
in the closet.
Weren't they DL?
No, they were pretty open. The issue, they were figuring themselves out. The reason was one of them was a senior in high school, the other one's already in college.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they had like
that
a
was
2-year
weird.
gap.
That he was like waiting for him.
Right, he was waiting for him to finish high school,
and then they would start him on his birthday.
They could start dating. And the one in high school was the one who was really pursuing this college-age man.
That was a weird scene.
But it was a 2-year age gap, which is not that bad. So the issue was that.
It wasn't.
Long story short,
it wasn't the main couple that was. It was the side couple.
The issue was the side couple. The side couple, they met at work. They had a lot of unresolved issues that they were trying to figure out. And just before...
No spoilers or no spoilers? Spoilers?
I'm going to slightly spoil it.
Okay.
Let's just say that as people watching the show, we did not get the satisfaction of this couple being able to reconcile in some kind of way, because reconciliation doesn't necessarily mean getting back together. It means really, being able to talk to each other, talk it out, and then figure out a way to move on. That side couple didn't get that opportunity and was ripped away from us in a way that is akin to another show that came out in 2020 that's from Taiwan. And if you know what that show is, then you're like, So
Forget
in
the
this
soul,
case,
y'all. Don't get the soul.
right. So, but the main couple, their story was more of, I would say, before this even
It
happened
was
with the
kind of
side
cute.
couple.
They looked like they were like both like dads, fathers. One is
right.
a father,
Like
and
I
the
said, they're
other is
older.
just like an uncle.
Right. And the main couple, what I was going to get into, what's really interesting about their story is I figured out what the problem was, why there was the miscommunication, probably by episode 5, episode 6. And I think people would figure that out too. That one of them, the one who ghosted, pretty much let his friends get into his head on his relationship.
Lost a good man, Savannah. He was a good man.
Instead of talking to his partner. And that was the lesson in that. And the reason why the side couple didn't have that option to reconcile was to be an example to the main couple saying, you need to get this figured out because
anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anyway, now, because of the way they did that to us, the show pissed me off.
So you would never recommend the show?
I would say you could watch it with caution.
Up to episode like 6?
It was episode 7 or 8 that happened to us.
Right.
And I was really pissed off. Because they could have they didn't have to go that far.
There was no need.
There was no need. No need. Anyway, now since we already we drug Dare You to Death, Bore You to Sleep, whatever you want to call it. What show you want to talk about now?
I still don't have a show.
Well, you had another show that I know you didn't like.
What was another show that I did not like that we saw over the break?
Hold on, let me pull up something on Discord.
Heated? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So silly. We think Heated Rivalry is overhyped, but it wasn't a bad show. It actually was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good show. It's just it wasn't.
Yeah, it was overhyped. As if there was something groundbreaking, right? Did you?
What's another show? It might just be.
I mean, I know you were kind of partial to Head to Head.
Oh, I could talk about Head to Head.
Yes, you could.
Let's drag Head to Head a little bit.
Yes.
This show was so complicated.
For no reason.
No reason. It started off. Have you ever seen I Saw You in My Dream?
Yes.
It was like a Depop House show.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
that show I actually liked.
The premise was that like this dude is like having dreams
premonitions.
Premonitions of like this guy that he likes getting hurt.
Yeah.
And so like every time he stops his friend from getting hurt, he ends up getting hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Head to Head started to do. It was kind of like C. Keen and C's character Jerome. What is his name? Jerome, right? They both had J names, Jay and Jerome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
C's character would have these dreams that Keen's character would like die or like get hurt.
Yeah.
Or he like jumped into the future and he sees that like his like mom's gonna die or like something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the show was just so confusing because we were all like, why are these dreams happening? Is this real? Is this all in his head? What's the main cause? And then C's character like wouldn't share all the information with Keen.
Right.
It was like he was also like holding stuff back.
Yeah.
Been like it was like weird like torture story where he's like hurting himself. He's like bleeding profusely. He's like so many head injuries, and I'm like, this is not fun to watch.
No, it was stupid.
And it was weird that they got together off of a premonition. Like,
right.
You know, Keen's character was like, do you even like me, or do you only like me because you saw in the future we were going to get together?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, like, they had a weird start where they're enemies, but, like, we didn't see the enemies to lovers part. It just went enemies, and now we're lovers one episode.
Right. Yeah, there was a lot of things that could have been executed better in the storytelling. And also...
And the big reveal at the end was not that good.
It was not. And we never really found out why he was having these premonitions.
We found out, but it wasn't a good reason.
Yeah, so it's a forgettable reason. Like Minsung, forgettable.
Oh, stop! He was not forgettable. So. I love Minsung too. And then of course Java Surf, their side couple, they were so toxic, but I enjoyed watching them every week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I love to see
their
that
story
kind
was
of
better
wreck.
than the one with Key Scene.
Yeah,
Key Scene. Oh my god.
But Java Surf, like, they were interesting, but it was fun to like rant about them every week too, because they were so one person was kind of using the other person for a place to stay low key, or they had like relationship issues.
He was a user.
He was kind of a user.
He was a user.
I think he also just didn't want to let go of this friendship.
He didn't know what he wanted.
But he was also being like a yes man to this dude. Yeah. He didn't know what he wanted.
Yeah.
That was such a good like little dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
But then it got rushed in the end and they just kind of got back together.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
But I'm excited for their solo show that's happening.
Yes. Oh, it's on as a part of the Mutual Love anthology.
Oh, the
which
Mutual
I
Love,
started,
yes.
which is good. It's pretty good so far. For what
I saw the first part of the first episode.
Yeah.
Where they're like in a gang. They're in like rival gangs.
Yes, that's what it is. That's
they
what
took
it's
over
about.
the story from Om Lang. Yeah.
Okay, but it's good so far.
Yeah, but head to head wasn't bad overall, but it was not. I enjoyed Only Boo more. Yeah.
Only Boo was still their best show, I think, with the exception of the Mutual Love anthology they did.
Oh yes. I haven't watched that either.
Yeah. So before we head out, so what are the top 5 things, Jonathan, you want to see in the BL universe for this year? Since we're starting off the season.
Why do I get all these top 5
because
things?
You have a lot of ideas, and I talk more than you. So
I feel like I've talked a bunch this episode. All right. Top 5 things I want to see in BL this year, 2026. I would say I want to see. I will here. I want to see threesomes. I want to see couples that are. Yeah. Not that sounds crazy. I want to see more like burnout syndrome type shows where, or 3 will be free type shows where there is kind of like a throuple, or maybe there isn't a throuple, or I don't know. I just want to change it up every now and then.
Yeah.
And I do, like, we talked about, we don't want cheating, but I want cheating.
Well, I don't mind seeing cheating.
I want cheating.
For a show.
But, like...
I'm talking about not in real life. That's all.
I don't want cheating in real life.
Right.
But in these shows, I don't know. I want shows to be messy.
Yeah. We need mess. So, and it needs to be executed well.
Yeah,
we don't need whatever mess that's happening and bore you to sleep.
I don't want... Yeah. Like, head-to-head, like, this dude's cheating just because he can't hold it down for no reason. I don't know. That made no sense.
Right.
I want, like, I don't know. I want Boston breaking up relationships kind of cheating. Like,
I would love to see that.
I want to see that kind of energy in more shows.
Yeah.
What else? I want to see more verse couples. They took
our poor TT
Poor from us.
Yeah.
But I want to see more couples that aren't afraid to swap roles. I feel like Tay New can do it. Why can't it be New Tay?
They might. I mean, they easily could.
Dog in a plane. Give me New Tay.
Yeah.
Or
2 more things.
Oh,
because it's 5. You gave 3.
Why don't you give me 2?
No, you got 2. You can do that.
Lord. What else do I want to see? I want to see. Last year was kind of the year of the spooky.
So you want to see more spook?
No, this year can be the year of
aliens.
Oh, Wuju Bakery. The year
if it actually comes out.
I wouldn't mind. Oh yeah, sure. Give me more Supernatural this year.
Okay.
Like Supernatural. Oh yeah. We're getting that show, that Monday show with our 3 twins playing witches.
Oh,
give me more magic.
So
I want more
like magic
BL.
Supernatural, not like ghost demon Supernatural.
Give me magical girls BL, please.
Okay.
Or GL.
Okay. And then one more.
Last but not least, I want to see RyCanTopMyKnee featured in a.
We would love a shout out.
Have me and Kevin as teachers at a school. Have us be a vendor on one of the like cafeterias. We're like, hey,
I don't even mind checking in their ticket for an international flight.
Right? Come on, put me as TSA.
Yeah, something. Well, not TSA, but but with
put
that,
me as the gate agent or something.
Something. And with that said, you know what? We gotta go because I'm hungry. You're hungry. People out there are hungry. Thank you all for getting into our first episode of season 3. That is it for this episode of RyCanTopMyKnee. Get on top of liking and subscribing us, preferably on your knees.
Or you can stand up, you can sit down, you can do anything.
Or you can squat.
But I hope the Rye in your life subscribes to this channel.
Yes. Amen.
Follows us on Spotify,
YouTube,
on Instagram,
Apple Podcasts,
just anything.
Wherever you're listening /
and let us know if you want to hear more. Let us know what bonus episodes you want to hear from us.
If you don't, I'm gonna slap you with my knee.
Yeah, if you don't, we'll bring Patrick back on.
We're gonna bring Patrick back on anyway.
We'll bring Patrick back on, and we know you guys don't like Patrick, so like, let us know. Okay.
Alrighty, bye y'all.